Prepare for action! Prepare for adventure! Prepare to crit your pants on the quest for the Quantum Rose! And we're back. Welcome back to Quest for the Quantum Rose. When last we left our heroes, they had just successfully completed a most daring stealth run through the dead in space, not derelict, Proud Rock, Kalahari's old ship, recently stolen by her uncle Taka the Taker. Currently, our crew are right outside of the main bridge and poised breathlessly as they see a sliver of bright white light just in the faintest crack in the doorway. So what do y'all do?
Will looks to the others and is like, should I go? And just quietly going, should I take a look?
I'm gonna crawl forward about just 15 feet, and then I'm just gonna stick there and keep sights on the door. And I'm just like, I don't know if we're communicating via radio or text, but however we are communicating, Willow, you just get a, I got your...
I think hand sign was the accepted mode of communication.
Okay, well, I just wave to Willow and I'm just like, sort of just like signing like, hey, I'll keep watch up here. You can take forward if you want. Right. And then I just try to grab Cal's attention, like, you want to go with? You too?
I don't want anybody getting past us, but at the same time, I don't want to lose an element of surprise, and I want to wreak as much havoc without wreaking too much damage.
I think we'll be able to pretty easily block them in there.
Wait a second.
This is a choke point. It's not going to be that hard for us to handle.
I just had a random thought.
Hit me.
If there's no oxygen in here and there is no... Okay, because I'm blanking on physics at the moment. There's no oxygen and there's no gravity. Is there still potential for a vacuum?
We are in a vacuum, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, you are.
Right.
When you came in, like when you first snuck in, you noticed down in the engine section that there were like floating knoll corpses.
Oh, right,
in
yeah.
Elephant Graveyard livery.
Right. It's just my brain was thinking if there's a chance to get them just sucked out into the void of space, we could just shoot open the windows. But that's not going to work. We're already in a vacuum.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, if...
Willow just takes a look down at her useless web grenade. It's like, just bounces it a couple times, and the anti-gravity just bounce up, grab it, bounce up, grab it. She just shakes her head and just puts it back.
I mean, I guess our best bet would literally be exactly what we've been doing. Ranged in the back, melee in the front.
Yep.
Sneak in.
I mean, yes and no, because since I don't have any magic power right now, I'm just bound to auto-attacking and soaking the damage with my health, which is like 28 HP right now.
Oh,
and
hey,
I cannot
are
heal
you
in
good?
any way.
I can heal you. I actually can heal you. Are you good?
I mean, I'm less than... Well, yeah.
We have healing potions that do work.
I also have the ability to heal without magic. I really want you to know this.
Yeah, didn't you take that feat, the healer's feat or something?
Yes. I just like motion the cactus like, you need healing?
How would like half HP look on me? Like, yeah, I have like really cracks on my shell right now.
Okay.
Big crack.
I motion for you to come to me.
I'll crawl. Like.
Okay. And I would like to use my healer's my healing feat. I forget the exact name. I just wrote it down as healing feat.
I think it's just called healer.
Oh.
Yeah. 1d4 plus 4 plus... Okay, so Oh, I can only do this to you once per rest, but hey, Caxus, what's your hit dice?
D10, I'm pretty sure.
Cool. So I can heal you 1d6 plus my wisdom modifier plus one of your hit dice.
I mean, that should be like more.
That says actually plus the creature's maximum number of hit dice.
So 10.
Okay. Oh, okay. So it's 5.
1d6, like 1d6 plus 4 plus 10.
Oh, 1d6 plus 4 plus 10?
I'm reading it off. I'm reading it off
Okay.
of like the tool.
I didn't write it down as good as I could have, so I will write that down better later. So it's going to be 1d6 plus 14.
And that
should put me like almost at max.
Sorry, both of you were talking at the same time. What'd you say?
That should put me almost at max.
And I was just going to say, is that counts as one use of the healer's kit if you're tracking that?
Okay, I will. Where's the pin pay? How many uses do those healer's kits have, anyways? I didn't see a number of uses on it, but I could have been wrong.
I think kids are like 10 users.
Yeah, it is 10. Yes.
Okay. Thank you again. Sorry, I know I should have this written down, but thank you for helping.
Well, that's okay. We have reference material for that very reason.
Okay. Okay, so I just
also Kala or Valerie can make me an insight check, just for free right now. And
okay.
Something may or may not occur to you.
Okay, I will go ahead and make one. 1, 2, 3. Plus, what is my insight?
I've got a 16 on that.
Maybe like 1 sec.
Okay.
Insight is.
I'm gonna send you your insight.
Oh, that's the one wisdom skill I don't have. I don't have proficiency, but that's fine. It's still plus 3. I got a 22. The sniper, perceptive as always. So, like, Caxus, you crawl up to me, and I pull open open this small special kit and pull out one of these little tech things and just stick it in you, and you feel this sort of like healing set, like this cocktail of different chemicals with adrenaline and some like blood clotting agents to keep you from bleeding, and like and a little bit of morphine in it. So, you are feeling great in that moment that I stick you, and then you look up to me and like I type out on this thing and show you just like magic 1, science 1.
How much do I heal?
You healed for 14, if not mistaken. No,
14
16.
plus.
16,
okay.
16. My bad.
Okay. I will probably feel great and then vomit a little bit because it's probably the first time I have something like that injected,
And now it's floating in the air.
yeah, I mean it's not much, just a little bit.
I'm just
thumbs up.
cool. With what I was sent, Can I look for that thing you sent me that that you told me about?
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Investigation? Okay. What do you know? I actually have investigation. This. Not that. 21.
All right, so it occurs to Valerie that perhaps there might actually be extra healing or first aid kits around and nearby, and certain enough, after a quick little exploring, she does in fact find a brand new unopened healing kit located underneath this, what looks like some kind of a charging pod almost, or a rest bay for Vect.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna grab that and like shove it in my backpack next to the other 3 that I bought at that one station that one time.
So
your girl hit the road prepared.
Is there anyone else going to be doing any healing, loading, last minute adjustments, belt tightening, armor reinforcing, or other preparatory behaviors?
Is anybody hurt? Anybody else hurt?
I'm 5 HP down.
I'm 3 HP down. I just got nicked on the cheek. That was it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got a critical.
Flavor-wise, I just like I go over and I just put a little Band-Aid on on Willow's cheek, and then I go over to
How? We're in helmets.
Carius.
We're in helmets, aren't we? That's this.
Yeah, then you didn't get nicked
I
on the
think-
cheek. Then did you? Where'd you get nicked?
Yeah.
I put a Band-Aid somewhere on you.
It's not
Yeah.
the chick you think.
You cheeky. Everyone make me a perception check right now.
Oh boy.
19.
I got an 8 because I'm so focused on healing everyone else.
22.
23.
Okay.
16.
Okay. So Valerie and Boom Squid, you don't quite hear it. Willow just on the edge of perception, and Kala also. Kaxos, you hear this a little more. You hear a shrill female voice start to come from the doorway and starting to get a little louder.
How can we hear anything?
And
That's a
the,
mystery.
the vibrations? Oh, we hear here.
Like, you're not supposed to be able to hear things, but you can hear
Oh.
something.
I would definitely point everybody towards the door.
I'm gonna get back
Yeah.
in that position I had that I have on screen and just put my rifle towards the door and just be like,
I'm stealthing up.
Yeah.
19 on stealth. Not my best. But I'm
Actually, you
still.
said there's a. Sorry.
I put a
Yeah,
dedicated
19 on
Band-Aid
stealth.
your arm.
Thank you.
Getting as close to the door as possible so I can see him but not be noticed.
You notice as you get closer to the door that the light is getting door as well, and is suddenly like it's turning into a very brilliant and bright concentrated sliver of white light in the crack of that doorway. And you hear that female voice get louder, and you hear it like it starts to like fade into coherence. It's like, and I fucking told him not to push that button. We had to make sure the jump was good, but did you listen? No.
I hold an action. if
You
that-
remember this voice. This sounds exactly like that crazy bitch that was yelling at the giant chicken races, and also it sounds like the crazy bitch that was kicking your shit in on the mall station before.
If the door opens and it's not Willow opening it, I fire. That's my held action that I'm taking.
All right, is anybody else making a held action before anything else happens?
Holding an action to shank a bitch.
Actually,
Assassin girlfriends be like,
I think being beside the door, not in view, in that little corner, waiting for somebody to come by with a shotgun leveled at head.
Here, I assume there's like on top of the door, like a frame.
Yeah, just alien, just like waiting alien style.
my
Yes.
God.
Like on the ceiling in the
Xylophone?
frame, waiting for there. And if something crosses, I'll try to snatch it.
I'm just gonna wait right there, just ready with a bomb.
All right, so everyone has gotten their preparatory line down. A small section about head height of that sliver darkens, and you see fingers reaching in, and you can feel more than hear this time the grinding of deck plates as she forces the doors open with her bare hands. And she stands there, arms akimbo, and you can see streaming out of her mouth is this cloud of like purplish void gas, right? Like she has that same sort of void priestess garb as the other one had, with the white robes and the face covering and everything, but through that mask is emanating this sort of weird anti-glowing purplish black gas. And as she opens her eyes in surprise, and you can see that her eyes were what was doing the illuminating, she looks like Janusz Poha in Ghostbusters 2, right? Like light bulb eyes.
Oh, jeez.
Her eyes open wide in surprise, and you can see her chest draw in as she seems to take a great big inhale, like she's about to scream, and all of your ready to actions go off.
All right.
This is starting to feel like a repeat of last episode.
Oh, can I make my gunshot?
Yeah, go for it.
Do I get advantage because I was stealth?
Yeah, she had no idea the fuck you were here.
All right.
Can I safely assume that I have advantage due to
Soft 20.
due to my thing?
She has one.
But she hasn't acted in combat yet.
Yep.
All right, let me. I'm pretty sure it's a. Jeez, no. That'd be insane. All right. I don't presume a 16 hits, but I can be hopeful and ask.
Right, so with that soft 20 hit, I dealt a total of 20 damage to her. All day.
Okay. So as it happens, a 16 does hit.
Oh,
Oh,
That's all of
good.
your damage.
Wonderful. All right, give me like 1 sec.
All right. So I'm hearing 20 from you, Willow.
Yep. 9 necrotic and 11 sneak attack.
And is she humanoid?
Is she? Yes.
Ooh, that's an extra 2 damage. That's 12 all day.
I'm gonna assume a 25 hits.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
14.
That's that coalition training.
Dang y'all.
Cal and Cax.
I'm just waiting my turn. Go ahead, Kevin.
25 to hit.
Yeah.
That's the first attack.
I like the idea.
18 the second.
18 is the damage.
No, 18 is the second attack. I'm sorry, I have to
Oh.
attack.
Wait, if we have multi-attack, can we get off multiple attacks?
No, you can
Oh
only.
no,
run
no, sorry, yeah, no, okay, I thought it was like my turn. Okay, no, yeah, right.
Oh, yeah, good,
25 is the attack and the damage is...
I'm just imagining all this is happening and suddenly, like, space age lasers, and she's not expecting any of this. And from above, there's just a massive fuck off halberd just thwack!
13. Shark slash.
Ooh.
Get fucked, Eve.
So, about that get fucked.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that? I couldn't hear you over the dramatic drums and chanting, and all of a sudden I had to turn down my siren speed.
No, you're fine. It's actually quite appropriate because about that get fucked,
Yeah.
nat 20.
Oh. Dip. Dip damn Daru.
Yeah.
We're just melting her.
Okay.
So, damage or short first?
Sure, because you could add to the multiplier.
That is a straight 90. You can make a follow-up attack against the target as a bonus action. I don't think that applies here, considering this is effectively a surprise round.
I mean, it's just a bonus action. If you can spend a bonus action...
No, I mean he's right about that though. This is a ready attack, but I would say,
Oh, no, it's
given the already disgusting amount of damage output you're taking, go ahead and give it another attack roll.
Okay. So,
You crit. I mean, if it's possible, I'm gonna let you do it.
so on that first hit, it's 29 blitz cannon damage.
Oh lord.
And rolling to hit on the second attack. 17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Yay. One more set for an additional 16. And all of that is lightning damage.
And that's why her call sign is Calamity.
My god. So, just to set the scene here, Eve 13 has opened the doorway to the darkness beyond. Her headlight eyes turn upon this nightmare vision of you, Motley Five, all barreled down, and suddenly her life becomes a haze of light and noise and pain and bitey, and her hole-filled, scorched, broken and bent frame goes rocketing through the cockpit and smashes itself broken and floating against the far cockpit wall. Everybody, roll initiative.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great way to start out an episode.
See,
10.
the only bad part is that I know that we're going to fight. We're gonna have to fight her again in 2 more levels.
Probably.
Because we
Maybe.
killed her once already.
Maybe that just means we'll get to wreck her shit even harder next time.
Yeah. Now she'll get to come back as E14.
Oh, soft 20 for my initiative. Oh wait, Eva, you've cracked the code.
All right, sorry, everyone. Let's have your actual values again, please.
10 from Willow.
Okay.
16.
Wait, who got two? Which one of you got 16?
I did.
Boom squid.
Okay.
Butcher got a soft 20.
got an 8.
I got a rock.
No, I have a rock.
Someday I'll roll.
Okay, what have you got?
23.
Oh no, that's not a rock. That's a roll.
No, the proud rock. It's mine.
Aha. Well, it's about to be soon.
No, it's
Truly.
mine. Period. It was never. It was
It's
never
just-
not mine. It
It's
was
just whether
out of-
you actually get to take it home this time.
Adverse possession is a thing, right?
My God.
Right then, Kala, the floor is yours.
So, upon the wrecking of the ship, did I happen to see any part of what's beyond in that cockpit?
Let's see. Your dark vision extends how far?
60 feet.
From where you were angled around that corner, you don't actually see anything else useful. If you come out from behind there, you might be able to see something, but you're currently kind of like, hang on, you're kind of cut off here in this line of, right?
I didn't know if stepping out to initiate the held action would give the sightlines on it.
You were only targeting up to the doorway here, so there's still the part of this door is like it's not fully opened yet, all the way, so it's still obscuring kind of like the majority of the cockpit from here.
Okay, I thought just from how this was set that my vision or that I would have had to have stepped just enough to actually shoot around that.
You can adjust your position like 5 foot to the diagonal and like round the corner on the door. The doorway is currently open at like a 5 foot width. Like Hacksaw is like standing in the middle.
Okay, would I be able to use my full movement if I only move enough to see what's beyond, and then make the decision if I want to move in further or not, or am I stopped?
You can you can get close enough to see around the corner of the door with like a 5 foot movement.
I did not know the 5 foot step was still a thing in 5e, or Dark Knight for that matter.
You can break up your movement however you like.
Oh, okay.
5 foot steps are not a thing, but you can move 5 feet of your movement to go look around the corner and then figure out where you want to go after that.
Okay, that's exactly what I want to do, actually. Move enough to see what's in there and make my decision after. I'm basically trying not to meta.
Make me a perception check then.
That works. 18.
You see a dark, shaggy-headed shape slumped into a chair facing away from you. And then beyond that, you see a pair of bright blue glowing eyes set in... Well, it's kind of hard to make out the face, but it appears to be a human, and they appear to be wearing Void Priest vestments. They also appear to be wearing a black robe.
Okay.
They're looking at you.
I'm presuming that I recognize said slump shot.
Well, they've got a certain familiar hairstyle.
Let me take that back. We're in the cockpit. We haven't found anything else in the ship to make me think otherwise. I'm running off of the basis that this is exactly who I think it is.
Yes. All signs point to yes.
Right. So, I'm a charger. Hey, look at that. Movement? Shotgun.
Okay, ready to action goes off, and you are surprised at the ambush attack here.
It's not fun when the NPCs do it.
My whole
Oh.
point was, if it was who I thought it was, I'm up in his face right fucking now. I don't care. So, it's
Oh yeah,
Fair enough.
that's fine. It's just my mind what got blown when I realized. That
Okay, does have a 17 hit?
no.
Ah, what is your AC?
18.
Nicely done. Okay, so Taka rounds on you as you rush up, and like basically tries to catch your face full-fledged with like one of his claws, right? You, however, are daft enough that you pull yourself back and you can go ahead and resolve your shotgun.
Daka Daka on the Taka.
Nice.
I'm sorry, I can't believe I said
Beautiful.
that. 21 to hit.
Okay, yeah, 21 hits.
Point blank range. It's gonna be 16 lightning damage. Straight to what I hope is the face. That's smug.
Yeah, so every single follicle on this fuckface's head is standing at attention right now. He looks like a big black dandelion.
That's
Oh
gorgeous.
god, if only we were in a fucking atmosphere. I would use my bonus action to Daunting Roar right in his face, but I can't do that.
It's worth pointing out that also, like, there's like little crackles and arcs of static electricity, like, going between his whiskers right now.
Shot to the face. I very
There's-
much like.
Yeah, that one glowing yellow eye of his blinks slowly, at like just, and you see he's actually like he's donned himself some kind of a weird like rebreather or respirator sort of device. It doesn't look magical. It looks somehow like kind of mechanical. But you can see like he's trying to conserve his movement. He's breathing kind of heavy. Wheeze-knee, arms are heavy.
I cast Mom Spaghetti.
Sorry, I couldn't.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right, is that your action then?
That is my action, but I do have to ask one final question as far as using my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Can I intimidate with a glare and a cock of that shotgun? If not, I understand.
I was gonna say, it's
have
not as an intimidation check. That would be an action to do that. But
That's right. You made mention of that last time, I think. Okay.
I think she just really wants to use her daunting roar ability any way she can.
well, it'll have to be
Okay.
sometime when there's a gas in the room because
Yeah.
this ain't it.
Well, I mean, there is technically a gas in the room, but
R.I.P. Kala.
It's thin enough that it won't hit. Anyway, so that your turn?
yeah, that's my turn. I'm up in his face, shotgun. I'm happy.
Love it.
Yes.
Valerie, take it away.
All right, so can I safely presume that this entire door is open basically, so I have line of sight on both these guys?
You actually, like I pointed out to Kala, the doorway is only about 5 foot wide. Like, Caxos is standing in the doorway, but you can get around him or, get an angle around him. Definitely on Taka, if you adjust your positioning about 5 foot to the south, then you could probably try and hit the other fellow.
Okay. Well, you see, I have an ability that requires me to attack before I move if I want to get more damage. So, I doubt I'm going to get the finishing blow on Taka here, so might as well just go ahead and give him one blow real quick.
She says right before she rolls a nat 20.
I have an advantage on this attack too, so it might happen. Alright, gonna shoot Taka. A soft 20.
A soft 20 does hit.
And I feel like I can really safely assume that's a humanoid.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so that's 17.
Damage? Okay.
Yep, 17 damage right there. And then I'm gonna follow that up with a second shot, because coalition training, double tap. And I presume a 15 is not actually double tapping.
Well, where it is, in fact, it does hit.
Oh, okay, shoot.
You're not sure if he's just not feeling it because he's just got zapped in the face, or if he's just slow from the lack of oxygen in the room. But I mean, you get him.
Right, so that's okay. Another 17 damage, meaning I got 34 all day, and I'm going to use my movement to walk 5, 10, 15. Sorry, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I want to make eye contact with. I personally want to try to make eye contact with the Void Priest, and just like look at him as if I'm calling him weak because he look at everyone in the room like I'm calling them weak because you need rebreathers. You can't survive the void of space. You call yourself a Void Priest?
Oh no, the Void Priest doesn't have one. The Void Priest, as far as you can tell, is just like a dude, like standing out here.
Oh, is
Much
he
like-
also?
Much like you, just like naked to space. Taka is the only one that's got himself a little scuba thing.
Oh, then I look at Taka as if very condescendingly.
Well, it'll be a little more than condescending because as it happens, your two shots catch him left and right shoulders, and he also goes flying ass over boots and over the command console and splats backwards against the far wall, joining Eve kind of in an almost upside down pattern.
I make note that I owed Kala a drink for taking that finisher from her.
And kind of looks very surprised. Honestly, as he bounces upside down off the far wall.
Paula is shaking. She's laughing. So
I guess I think I've got 5 more feet. I'm gonna use it to just jump on the roof and just stick there.
Cool.
And I don't think I've got a bonus action, so like, well, actually, I do have a bonus action. Let me make sure it's a bonus action. It doesn't say if this is an action or bonus action that I can read. I think it's a bonus action thing. My bounty hunter ability, it's my non-magical. I actually, if you pull it up and
Yeah, just pull.
You have to mark someone first with it though.
Well, I'm seeing if marking someone is an action or bonus action, because that feat just gives me advantage on hunting them down in case they want to try to run. Which I'm not sure how they would run, but that's a void priest, so
2 attacks of opportunity from you and Cal though if they try to move, and potentially from Cax.
oh yeah.
Sorry.
All right, Boo Squid.
Okay,
Oh wait, are you done, Val? Sorry. Did you decide if that was a bonus action or not?
Faye is looking it up on like the dark matter thing, and she's having difficulty. Is this a not dark matter?
No, it is. It's the chrome that are being. Here we go.
Oh, okay.
It's an action.
Oh, it's an action? Never mind, I don't do it. Then that is my whole turn, sorry.
Very good. Boom Squid, you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna move up right behind Cax. And then let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a repeater shot at Taka.
And he's dead, isn't he?
Is he dead? Oh, I thought he was
He's
dead.
down. He's
Okay.
down.
And the Void Priest.
Yeah, shoot as a void priest.
I'm gonna assume a 10 does not.
No, a 10 does not get it. And once again, the cockpit bulkhead is sporting a brand new hole.
Don't worry about it. Cal is laughing.
We'll hang a picture there later.
She's having a good time.
She's having a good time.
We got two people who can fix the ship.
True, but we can just hang an empty frame about it, an empty frame around it, and then just blaster mark and ship hole created by Koreos. Gifted. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So is that your whole turn then?
Yep, that's all I can do.
Okay, it's bad guy turn. So as he turns like to face you full on, Kala, where he was like looking at you kind of sidelong, as he turns like the rest of the way around, you can see like his left arm is like outsizedly huge to the rest of him and ends in like this gigantic punchy looking lobster claw. And then suddenly your world becomes a blur of motion and maybe pain as he rushes you and tries to punch the shit out of you. Does a
swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. Okay, well, he's gonna do it again. That still misses. Fuck. Cool.
Laughing, dodging, laughing, dodging, laughing.
Oh yeah, Adam is pissed.
Well, it's that oversized claw in a vacuum. You're swinging weight around that you're not used to swinging around with no gravity.
That could very well be. Anyway, that's his 2 attacks for the turn. And he doesn't have any bonus action stuff that he can do right now because he's in a dead magic zone, the poor bastard. So that's
And Will.
that's his turn. Willow, you're up.
Alright, let's just measure out here. Perfect. Would I have to spend any extra movement going through through Caxaws to get to him?
No. Allies don't provoke or aren't considered difficult terrain, just enemies.
Alright, so I'm going to. Well, I will have the bonus action dash to get next to him to go through to here and then go to there. But I will do that.
Can't you take my same square and be on the roof?
Is it possible?
That's what I'm doing.
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'll do that then. Just wait. Yeah, on top of that.
Just
Yep.
be on top of her. Yeah.
Alright, and it's time to slice some donuts. Come on, roll. It's a 25 to hit.
Yeah. Yeah, that hits.
For 7 plus 14. So that's 21 damage total all day. And now offhand, swing without advantage for 16. Does that hit?
Okay, sorry. Let's see here. The first one
Was a 25 to hit,
and the second one was what to hit?
a 16.
16 does hit, in fact.
All right, so that is a total of 25. So it's a total of 11 necrotic damage and 14 sneak attack damage.
Is that sneak attack damage typed?
Yes, the 3d6.
No, I'm saying what type? Like, is it the same damage type as whatever else your other damage is, or what?
I think sneak attack. It does not say. It just says extra damage.
Extra
They
damage.
tend to decide because it's not magic or anything. It's just like really aimed to the neck, you know.
Yeah.
All right. So, you notice that the negative energy doesn't cut as deeply as it should do. What was your total damage all day?
25 all day.
Okay, and that's how much of that was necrotic damage?
So I'd say 11. 11 necrotic damage.
All right, so okay, 20. So it looks like it did about 20 damage.
All right.
All right, is that your whole
That's
turn?
all. Yep, that's all I got.
Caxos, you have a new friend to play with.
Okay.
So let's come and play.
Well, I guess I can easily move. Yeah. Hey. Hello. Okay.
Hello, new friend.
You good?
And I will try to smack it. So first attack is at 26,
Yep, that'll do it.
6 damage.
Okay.
Second attack is 20, 30-20, 13 damage.
So,
And then I'll smack it with my shield and try to throw it against the wall or something.
all right. So is that 19 damage all day?
Yes.
Is this an opposed strength check you're doing here?
I think it's athletics.
Like a shove?
I don't know if they can choose to do athletics or acrobatics. Well,
I think that's for grapples. This is a shove check. Wow.
I mean,
Oof.
both checks are horrible, but yeah.
Boy, the dice just hate me tonight. And yeah, he goes bouncing off the far wall here. As you hit him for 2 and then slam his ass into the shield, or slam him with the shield, and he goes. But as it happens, when he impacts the far wall, he like sticks his feet on the back of the wall and then stands up sideways.
Okay.
Top of the order. Kella.
Alrighty. Well, the first thing that I'm going to do is move right over here. No, I could actually select, just casually walk over, just blasting nonchalantly with a shotgun.
I love
in the
it.
face.
Okay.
With a 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
That's perfectly fine. I could care less if that was actually going to hit or not, because I'm going to use the rest of my movement.
Whoop, there is an opportunity attack.
Go for it.
Famous last words.
Ooh, 23 to hit.
That one does actually hit.
Woof.
Don't care.
Oh, well, I mean, okay.
I mean, I knew what I was doing as soon as I started my movement.
For 9 bludgeoning damage, he catches you with that lobster claw on the way out.
He clipped my shoulder. I don't care.
All right.
I'm assuming... Actually, no. I will use my bonus action to draw my knife.
I mean, you get a free object interaction anyway.
Oh, I thought I had to have a bonus considering I had a shotgun in my hands.
I mean, you can take a hand off of a gun in order to draw a weapon and still call it your free object interaction.
Oh, yay. Okay.
Yeah, I usually just drop my gun because it's on a bandolier. I'm just like, fucking drop.
They do
Oh.
actually have an item for that called a strap. Like, literally, its for purposes to attach to a blaster, so you can just drop it and have it hang on.
Well, there's a particular purpose I'm drawing my knife for, so...
That's cool.
But that's my turn.
Valerie.
I presume I'm up. Okay, yes. While Lobster Voidy McGee, or as I will call him, the evolutionarily the perfect, is swinging at Kala, I'm gonna take a shot at him.
All right. Yeah, that get it. 26 will hit.
Alright, so... Alright, let me go ahead and roll damage for that one. That's 20 damage on that first shot.
Yep.
My second one... Crits!
Oh, god damn it!
Get the chart.
Yeah.
Get the chart.
Yep, get the chart.
Get the chart.
Can you... Pick up a D100?
Ooh,
29.
it's an exciting night, y'all. Sage, what do we got for a 29, my friend?
You're still muted, Kala, unless you're meant to be. I don't know.
Did they go AFK?
I don't know if they're AFK.
There's no something in the chat.
Okay, well, let's, we'll come back to that. In the meantime, just go ahead and resolve your crit damage the way you normally would with the double damage die. And
Alright.
we'll figure that out in a second.
Alright. So, double damage die, that's 34 damage there total. So, all day I dealt 54 damage. And it's thunder damage if that means anything.
I am so sorry. I stepped away.
Fine, it's fine.
Okay, oh hey, I got a 29 on a crit chart.
All right. That would be target drops whatever it's holding and any. Oh yes, whatever it is holding and any non-magical objects it drops breaks.
Oh. Oh.
Was he holding something?
Oh no. Oh no.
The musical sting to that as well.
You find as you shoot him that hiding underneath that robe and now spinning away into two shattered pieces is the now depowered Aegis Carillion.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh shit. Well, on the breast side, I presume that means I put one through his non-lobster arm into center mass, so...
Well, you're not even really sure where his center of mass is. Those robes make it very hard to pin down where his vitals are.
It's a body.
Some of it, you presume, at least, must be a body, yeah.
I'm treating this like Kurogiri from My Hero Academia.
But yeah, there is there's like kind of like a ricochet spark as you shot it that second time, and you definitely like came away with some fluid, but like coming out sideways from like one of the folds of his robe are like the two split pieces, like a target discus almost.
Okay.
Oh jeez.
I'm slightly confused about something.
Mm.
The Aegis was originally a magical item, regardless of the fact that it is currently in a dead magic zone.
It is depowered.
It's depowered, but it is still considered a magical item, is it not?
It is, but it doesn't obey artifact rules, like makes it indestructible. This thing, as it stands right now, is in two pieces.
Where are they on the map?
They are currently kind of like floating just like right here in the next square over.
Cool, I'm gonna like run over. Okay, one sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's 25. I'm gonna run over and swipe those up, 25, and use 5 feet of my movement to just. I got 5 feet left. Wait, no, wait, let me recount that one second. 5, 10, 15. Okay, yeah, actually, no, I have 15 feet left. 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna take that. No, he already used his reaction for turn unless he's got some like extra stuff. So like.
No, he did use his reaction already, so you're.
All right,
you're
so
safe there.
actually, I'm gonna be over here on the roof. Yeah, on the ceiling, in the same space as Caxos, but represented by standing right there.
All right, Boom Squid, you're up.
All right.
You just saw some really weird shit happen in the darkness.
Oh,
I just
no.
saw some sparks.
Oh no! On the bright side, I have pieces of the Aegis Carillius.
Yeah. So, question: when I move in, can I actually see it?
If she still got it in her hands.
I mean the Void Priest.
Oh yeah, the Void Priest is still there.
Oh, can I flip in the bird as a free action?
You may. Well done. Okay,
Well
so
done. So, I'll expend a reagent die and just throw a bomb.
Yes.
oh boy, what kind of a bomb are you throwing?
I'm just I'm just gonna use a basic bomb because I don't have anything else that'll actually be useful here. Because lapping gas, I'm just gonna make the wild assumption that if it doesn't debrief, isn't gonna do shit. Yeah, and shrapnels are only useful for dealing damage to large groups, aka not single target. And Bramble is a no-go because of Magic Zone.
This is my life now.
Yeah.
You can't move.
Oh, I'm trapped.
14.
A 14 does not hit.
All right. Well, I'll use my bonus action to shoot my repeater. Ooh. All right.
Oof.
That's it.
What happens when you can't see in the dark?
Yeah.
Yep. That's a tough break. Okay, bad guy's turn. So first things first. Yeah, you tell Chorizo. Adam is not pleased about you trying to take his toy and rushes Val and tries to hit her twice.
All right, let's do this. Yeah, that hits. Oh, that hits.
All right. So, yeah, it's like a rapid fire. Like it's not like a 1-2 punch. Like it's not like he hits you and then he hits
It's like
you
a
again.
pistol shrimp, except it works in the back.
It's closer to like Big O's pile driver fist, I want to say, really.
Yeah.
He lands a hit, and then like there's like a mass shifting, and the impact of that mass shifting down the arm hits you a second time. So you end up taking a full 16 bludgeoning damage and are pushed back 5 feet.
I think I may be the only one that got the steampunk mecha fight reference that you just said there.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Oh,
nothing to
okay,
apologize
so-
for. It's appropriate. Big O was a great anime.
Oh,
But
heck yeah.
The
Alright.
mech that they drove literally had a jackhammer type arm where the piston would pull out, and then as it punches, that piston would put all of that solid mass weight into the hit and just wreck.
Pile bunker.
A, that's beautiful. B, I did want to point out that I was technically in the space right above Cactus. Just wondering if I might take him right next to Cactus. So this guy just ran up next to Willow, so that's going to be good for Willow.
Yeah.
So technically, you knocked you probably right here-ish.
So yeah, he probably
Right
no,
here.
he probably knocked me this way because
Or
if
there.
he wanted to hit me head on, like I don't know. Yeah, you could. Yeah, so I'm right over here now. Do I need to make a check to hold on to those pieces?
No, you didn't lose them. It wasn't that
Okay.
kind of a situation. Also,
Yeah.
holy heck, chorizo.
Pay attention to me, father.
Yeah, right?
Either
Just
attention
like-
or the pizza, you have to choose.
Yeah, I know, right? Like it's like he wants the pizza. It's he doesn't even really care about the pettings, but he'll be silenced for that. Anyway, so
I don't suppose I get an opportunity to attack leaving him.
you don't, but I'll tell you what else happens though. While he's beating up on Valerie, Kala, you're standing right there in front of them both, so you happen to see this first. You remember that blackish purpley void gas that was escaping out of Eve's mouth there when you first saw her?
Oh,
There's a lot more of it, and it's coming out of her everything. All of those holes that you guys blew in her just now
crazy.
are they're like gaps in her and gaps in space, and they are kind of crawling a little bit. And some of that black, purpley, dark gas like leaches out of her and starts wrapping its tendrils around Taka's ankle, and you kind of see his body start to shudder and shake, and his fur starts to take on like a sickly purple hue, and he starts emanating that purple void gas from the mouth too. And where that yellow light had gone out in his eye, it's now a glowing, like black ultraviolet, hurts to look at color. And he smiles at you. And you're gonna have to dodge, hopefully pretty successfully here, because here comes another pair of attacks from him. You're not sure how this is possible, but he appears to have reanimated. Although he's not any better of a shot in undeath than he was in life. However, it's worth pointing out that Eve is not exactly up, but is moving again, and her eyes have gone from that white flashlight-headed thing to that black light as well. And she absolutely just goes apeshit nuts and tries to punch you 4 times, hitting only once. You notice, however, that she has also assumed a gravitational position on the ceiling. It occurs to you she might have a personal gravity field. Let's see, what is that? Strike, which is 2d4.
That would sound. I don't need to breathe, so
Yeah,
I
so-
sort of don't really have the authorities able to.
10 bludgeoning damage from like the one hit that she was able to successfully land on you.
Alright.
The dice love you tonight. But anyway, that's their turn. So you now have an apparent Zed Taka and like somehow still moving, but definitely full of holes. Priest who is moving more, well, less like a priest and more like a monk.
I'm just kind of pissed that I can't hack his head off right now. Because that's what I was going for.
He may have to make you work for it. Anyway, that's all being said. That was their turn. Willow, it is now your turn.
Thanks to my reflex holsters, I'm swapping out for my pistols this time.
Okay.
I'm going to, first off, Pale Bitch is gonna die, because just hate her. So advantage in the attack, because Cal is within 5 feet of her. That is, 13.
13's not gonna get it.
Damn it. We'll offhand instead to try and get her again, because I want to kill her. That's 20 on the other side. Gosh darn it.
Nope.
No. Yeah, it was a nat 1 on that too, so go ahead. Chart. I'll roll.
Boarding is gonna be hot garbage.
That's a 20 for the crit fail chart.
Okay.
Yikes. You hurl your weapon or spellcasting focus in a random direction and it lands 5 feet away.
Roll me a d10, please.
6.
You throw it at Valerie.
That
Can I catch it?
recoil just goes towards Val.
Do you have a reaction?
I do.
You can attempt to make a dexterity saving throw to avoid getting slapped in the face by a flying errant pistol.
Yeah, I'm proficient with this. Alright, so a dex save. Is this to avoid getting hit or to catch it?
We'll see how well you do on the save. You catch it.
Thanks for your name.
Sorry. Oh yeah. You just do that. I'm just like, I got you, babe.
Will just sighs a little bit in annoyance and just takes out one hand. Is gonna one hand the. She's going to offhand one of the swords and just primary hand one of the guns. She'll get it back later.
That's fun. All right, Taxaws.
Oh boy.
You've got Big Punchy Adam up front, and you've got Zed Taka and somehow still moving Eve over here.
Yeah, I'll keep hitting Grabby boy.
Okie dokie.
Well, I'll try at least.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay, 7 damage. Second attack into 12. Sure, misses.
It does.
And I'll try to shove. No, wait, because Willow goes after them, right?
No, Willow just went.
On the initiative order.
Oh yeah,
Initiative
yeah,
order, yeah,
she does. She does.
Yeah,
go,
okay.
She does go after the bad guys.
Yeah.
Then
Adam,
there's no
Adam and
point.
then. Oh, never mind. Go on.
No, yeah, no. I was like thinking like if I should try to knock it prone, but there's no point. Then I will though. I'll do nothing else.
All right, Kalahari, top of the initiative. You have weird void gas breathing Zed Taka here. What do you do?
From grumbling and complaining, I think my first reaction is going to shoot him in the fucking face.
Cool.
I wanted that trophy, but if he's going to come back to life again, rip that doodly 18 dead.
Cool. 18 does hit.
Yay. Another cartoon shot. Ooh! Max! 20 damage. Probably not for him, though.
What type of damage is this now?
Lightning.
lightning. Cool. That seems to do the normal amount. It looks like it hurt kind of a lot. You actually can see like part of his skin like char and crisp away, and like part of his skull, like the face on this side, is starting to like peel up and blister away near where the cybernetic eye was.
Oh, I always knew it was a two-faced son of a... I'm sorry. That rolled out way quicker than I meant it to.
It's Taka though, so
It'll be
like
fun.
You're good.
So that's your shot, huh?
Well, that's my shot. I'm in a rather bad position considering.
Yeah, you kind of are.
I mean, I can join you.
Well, it's not necessarily that. Being the center of attack for two different characters without having a shield does... I'm trying to think of the way I want to deal with this.
How are you looking health-wise? Because I can heal you. Wait, or have I already healed you?
Nobody's healed me for quite some time. As far as health is concerned, though, the nick to the shoulder wasn't that bad. Unfortunately, the hit from our silvery friend is enough damage. Long story short, I'm half health at the moment. I'm trying to figure what I want to do. Even though the shield doesn't work, I don't get to use my shield master feat at all, do I? Again, you have the functionality that would come back from that.
So with the shield being offline, it's kind of hard to justify that.
The only reason I ask is mainly because, one, it's grafted to my cybernetic arm, and if I'm punching somebody with my said arm...
I mean... So, like, did you or did you not, like, grab, like, a mundane physical shield while you were in the armor?
It was never stated because at the time, I wasn't fully aware that my shield wouldn't have worked. I would like to think I would have been smart enough to grab one, considering, but that's effectively up to you if I'm going to be able to...
I will say this, since it's the shoving and not the shield so much that make... I'll let you get away with having a shove on this one. You have a cyber arm, and it's still an arm. You can shove somebody.
Nice. If that's the case, then I want to shove the silver bitch away from my prize.
Okay, best I can give you is 5 foot or prone, so pick one of those.
Prone, definitely. Is it just a straight roll, or is it a strength modifier?
Go ahead and roll your hit first to see if you can even touch her.
Well, it's a 15 on the die.
Oh! By 1. You missed it by 1. Sorry.
Okay, so if my strength modifier is 3...
Oh, well, in that case, then if it's 15 on the die, then that's a 18, and that would hit. So, yeah, go ahead and roll your athletics check, and I will...
Ooh! 21.
Ooh, she doesn't have any... Okay. Well, okay. 22.
Wow.
Ha! Son of a bitch. So
basically... Go ahead.
What ends up happening is really kind of hard to describe except thusly. You catch her square in what remains of the chest, it seems like, with a nice flat palm strike that ought to put her on her ass. But what ends up happening, curiously enough, it's like one of those sandbag clowns, inflatable clowns. She literally goes down and then comes right back up again from the ankles like there's springs in them.
And isn't she upside down?
She was.
She's
So
a
it was kind of like
bag.
It was a little bit like a speed bag, honestly, but she didn't seem to get too hurt or annoyed.
Concerned. As a player character, I'm concerned. As a Kalahari is just more annoyed than anything. I'm gonna have to do something that I don't typically do as Calamity. I'm gonna have to trust my crew, my friends, my allies, the other people in the room.
Okay.
Because that's my turn.
Valerie.
Okay, so, Kala, you said you were at half health?
That is correct.
Would you like that to change?
Whatever you do is completely up to you. You are seeing me having to deal with 2 effective zombies in front of me, one of which I was fully prepared to cut the head off of with a knife, a combat knife, a few moments ago. So whatever you choose to do is up to you.
Okay, so, DM, I have a question. My multi-attack, can I get off 2 shots with those antidarts that I have? Or just 1?
Okay, so I will say you have to. You can try, but you have to make both attack rolls, or else they don't get the healing if they don't hit.
Okay, so I have to make both attacks.
You have to
So
make
it's-
you have to make your attack rolls both like for both of those like to heal, right? So
Yeah.
you
So
don't,
is
you
it?
don't you don't get free healing. You have to actually hit your friends.
Yeah. I know. I have to actually attack and hit my friends.
Okay.
It's just, can I make 2 shots with those healing darts?
I'll say it's going to take your bonus action to reload the.
I'm not using it anyways.
Yeah. So you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can fire one and then load and fire a second one, and I'll say that's your action bonus.
Cool. So I doubt anybody is looking at me, but if you are looking at me, you see suddenly my rifle shifts so that I have Kala down my sights. And then my hand shifts slightly to a different trigger on my weapon. Does a 20 hit your AC, Kala?
That it actually does.
Alright,
It's 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2? Sweet.
Yep.
Kala, you heal for 9.
Nice.
And I use my bonus, action, and I'm gonna shoot Kala again. Does a 19 hit your AC?
By 1, yes.
You healed for a total of 16 all day. This entire turn, that was just 16 healed up.
Make a con save. Trick question. That was a track dart. No, I'm kidding.
I thought I color coded him. Oh wait, my night vision is just shades of green.
Oh no.
Alright,
So you're healing this turn. Is that what I'm getting?
Yep, I spent this whole turn healing Kala.
That's a good ranger.
I am very appreciative of it.
I told y'all I was a healer. Now it's
Yep.
Boom squid.
Yep.
Thank you for letting me use those.
For letting you?
You mixed it up, didn't you?
Well, yeah.
Thank you for mixing those cocktails up for me.
Alright. So, question.
Yeah.
Do they have cover from where I am?
No, they don't have any cover. They're not really trying to hide, especially. They've just got like your friends kind of in the way, but you are able to get like enough line of sight to hit something if you need to.
Okay, I'm gonna spend my 2 leftover reagent dice to throw a bomb at her. And hope that this time I don't miss.
At Eve?
Yes.
Okay.
It'll hit Taka 2 in the splash, but
Is it gonna hit Kala in the splash?
no,
Not important.
because I have precision explosives, so I can just say one person's immune to it.
Okay. But not
But
with
that's
14.
a 14, so I'm gonna assume does not matter.
Nah. The splash doesn't go off if it doesn't hit the primer, does it?
I think that's how we
Yeah, it didn't.
said it worked. Yeah.
So yeah, it goes wide and bounces off of like an Eric console.
Alright.
Sorry.
Bonus action. It's fine. I rolled poorly. Bonus action, take a repeater. Shot at her.
That does
19
hit.
does hit. 7 damage. I'm doing damage.
Yeah.
You are. Alright, 7 damage for Eve. Okay.
And
Yep.
I'm dealing undamaged.
Alright. Well, shit. Okay, it's their turn. Okay. Well, they're not, they're not fools and they know when to get in on a good thing here, so Taka is going to continue to swipe at you. Oh shit. And because they have an ally within 5 feet of you that is not incapacitated, they get the advantage on the attack.
And they pack tactics. Oh no.
And crit on you.
Oof.
You know, I'm glad I healed you last turn. I'm very glad.
Yeah, I'm kind of. This is gonna sting.
58.
Ooh.
Your inspiring attack allows you to grant an ally who can see you an attack against the target as a reaction.
Ooh. Missed. Nat 1. So roll me a nat. Roll. So So okay, let's resolve the crit failure on a 73 for Eve, who just crit her pants, trying to do a number on you.
I like the idea of like Taka throttling you, and then like the crit lets her go in as well, and you just throttle her back, and you're just like, no. There's this chain of people throttling each other.
What's so funny?
In the process of executing your attack, you launch yourself as hard as you can into the ground. You take 1d12 bludgeoning damage and are prone.
Outstanding. Okay, so she takes 3 bludgeoning damage and somehow manages to like fling herself into the deck plates. She is now laying on the floor flat on her ass. Taka, however, whaps you for 23 damage. That's with sneak attack and everything. So that's of that, it is 9 of that is necrotic damage, and the rest is so 23 all day for you, Kala. And okay, that is the first attack, and they have one other that misses. So yeah, they get one really good swipe in across like just center mass and just tears you a new one. The second, I guess they got overexcited and missed the second.
To be fair, that is the equivalent of 2 characters hitting me a couple of different times, so I'm not terribly upset with that.
Yep. All right. And then finally, with with all the shenanigans going on here, Adam is just going to try and punch Caxos again. He hits for a dirty 20, I'm guessing.
Misses.
Misses on a dirty 20. Excellent. Well, he's going to try it again and miss even worse. Wow. So I'm guessing he probably got within a couple of points there, yes?
I have 22 AC.
So it deflected off your shield. Well done.
Yeah.
My cactus' kite is stronger than that.
I mean, it punches it. I'm just like, okay.
That GIF's not gonna play, I don't think, so I'm gonna have to like link the whole thing in the Discord. All right.
Beautiful.
All right. And yeah, so Eve is like going to have to use her bonus action to actually right herself gravitically, and is basically gonna spend half her movement to get upright, and then redefines her personal gravity to put her back on even footing with you, Kala, and is going to try and hit you for 2.
Does any of that cause an attack of opportunity?
She doesn't leave any threatened squares, so no. Does a 19 get you?
I do have to question this.
Yeah.
AC is 18.
Okay.
You gave me the feat for the shield master.
Yeah.
I have to ask.
You're not wielding the shield right now, though. It's
That's
offline.
kind of what I thought. So yeah, she hits.
Yeah. So. Okay. So for 10 damage. So yeah, one kick misses, but another one is like a solid hit right to the chest.
Still up.
Oof. Sturdy girl.
Not by much.
Yeah, I was gonna say as well. Eve's not looking her freshest either here. Like it seems like she's being held together increasingly by void stuff, and I mean, Taka's certainly looking the worst for wear too. And that's the bad guy's turn. So that's everything on them. Willow, you're up.
Right. Taking shots on Eve. She seems the biggest threat right now. Taking a natural 20.
Woohoo!
Let's take this.
You have a friend within 5 feet.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's good. That's tasty.
Well, then make sure to come get your other swarm pistol from me.
Right, we'll do.
Make sure you get that tasty 100.
Mm-hmm. So it's a 26 for the natural 20. So the roll the 1d100 is 76.
Tell us about
Oh, boy.
76, Sage.
I would love to, because I happened to hit this one not too long ago.
Happy times.
You know how you crit, you get twice the number of rolls?
Yeah. You get double your damage die?
Triple.
Sweet.
It's a triple roll. All of the attack's damage dice 3 times.
Oh,
Okay,
you're a
so-
rogue!
Yeah, so triple your sneak attack damage and triple
so-
your dagger damage.
So that was
Not-
6 for the. Well, that was the swarm pistol. So that was 6 on the initial one. So I'm guessing it already took it into account. That's right there, and at 20.
Did it though?
It looks like it only rolled 3d4.
Okay, so I'll roll it again. So would that be roll 64 instead this time?
Yeah, roll 6d4, and then is that what's your sneak
16.
attack?
And my sneak attack is 3d6, so I'd roll 66.
Yeah, go ahead and do that too.
So it's 38, I believe. I got the math right.
I believe it's 32 for 16 and 16.
Yeah, plus the 6 radiant damage from the pistol to begin with.
Oh, I thought that was replacing the 6.
Now I rolled the because 76 says you double it, right?
You triple it.
Triple
So
it.
is 3d4 your base damage?
3d4 is my base damage with the swarm pistols because I have swarm fighter.
Aha. Okay, now I am understanding.
Mhm.
Okay, so yes, so 30. It is. It's 38 damage. So
Right. Oh wait, I forgot.
How do you
supposed
do
to
this?
triple. I'm supposed to triple the 6d6, right? The 3d6, right?
yeah, so it's
I only doubled it.
it's 9. So add another 3d6.
The insult to injury. 13.
So
Oh.
how much all day is
Yeah.
this?
Damn-daroo. Well, it was 38, and now it's 51. So
Right.
how do you do this?
Okay, so I'm gonna actually just spend movement on this as well because screw it, this is just gonna be cool. Willow just use the and lack of gravity to bounce over them just with a flip and just comes down, just raining just gunfire on top of this woman, just like peppering her to bits. And she just comes and just slams down on top of her. She's
So-
just floating there.
Has anybody ever watched Ghost in the Shell?
Yes, I love that.
Okay, so
Regular or standalone complex.
yes, any of the above. I just need you to kind of like channel that Masamune Shiro kind of energy as the rapid fire hail of bullets just completely dismantled this cyborg. It's just left, right, center mass, top of the head, left pelvis, they're just getting wrecked to shit. And as they finally land and the last shot out of the swarm pistol clears the chamber, it explodes the head in a spectacular fashion, and the entire body just falls apart like a broken doll. Strings are cut, lifeless.
May want to check Discord on that.
There you go.
Yes. Exactly
Thank
like
you.
that.
Thank you.
Oh geez, that's what's gonna look like in Valdas. Oof.
Does that do anything with Taka?
Taka is, as far as you can tell, still up, and while they may have noticed what just happened, they don't appear to be particularly fazed by it. They seem singularly bent on destroying Kalahari.
Okay, so cutting the Puppet Master's strings did nothing. Alright. I'm going to just offhand slash at him. 10 doesn't do anything. Next turn.
All right.
Actually, wait, no, that was my bonus action. Never mind. That was turn.
We good? Okay.
Yep, we're good.
Kaxos. Is he stuck? Yuis, hello, come in. I believe he is frozen.
Oh no.
Guys, what did I tell you about using ice damage on the bug? Come on.
Oh, okay. We'll give him a second.
Jeez, we have some great crits tonight. I just want to point that out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I
Like-
think this episode is going to be entitled Greatest Crits.
Merry Christmas, everybody. I know I'm 2 months late, but Merry Christmas.
Crits in space.
He's still showing online on Discord, so I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, it may just be temporary. I mean, if the Discord hasn't caught up yet.
Gonna have to edit this.
Yeah, it was.
So, does anybody like not recognize where that GIF was, the first one?
I don't actually.
I don't.
I wish I knew it.
Oh shit, okay, so I get to share with you guys. This is from an 80s movie called Harlem Nights. It is hilarious. It's like in the prime like Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall era, right? Of their film. It was like Coming to America, like around that time. It's tremendous roster of great black comedians. It's got Della Reese.
Nice.
It's got Red Fox. It's got Richard Pryor, of course. It's got Arsenio, and it's got Eddie. It's got a couple of other really good actors in it too, but like they're like the main cast.
Oh, he's typing.
Yay!
He lives.
And it's basically like it's set in Prohibition era Harlem, and it tells like the story of how a bunch of African American, basically like small time gangsters are like trying to run their game versus like the big Italian mob and like the white gangsters that are in the city and trying to like run them out.
Aw.
Well, I will say.
Okay. I think we actually probably want to call this and just pause the fight right here. Then, if Luis is gonna duck, I'll ask him. So yeah, the scene in question there was they were trying to shoot Eddie Murphy. Like he was holed up behind like I think a garden shop or something, and they were like shooting out the window. And the driver of the car they were riding in was on the left, and he had that little pissy pistol, and he's like, "Don't shoot that little motherfucker no more." It really reminded me of how he handled that repeater. All right, so yeah, I think we're gonna actually call this here. We're gonna pause everything just the way it is. It's on Caxod's initiative, so I'm actually gonna copy that into the episode, and we're gonna resume and finish this fight next week on Quantum Rose. Sorry, I know, Callie, you were so looking forward to retaking your ship tonight, but next episode...
He's putting in his stats.
He's putting in his stats.
Putting in his stats.
I think he.
Oh, shit.
Huh?
Oh wait. Oh wait.
When you put the bug in the freezer, but it still moves.
The bug will not die.
Okay. Oh, bless him. Our
I
paladin...
like the idea of suddenly, like, despite the DMZ, Cax's eyes suddenly just like go pupilless and start glowing bright orange, just like for a Queen Tract.
I'm sorry, but there's one thing that's a little bit more appropriate right about now, and that is assuming direct control.
It is. I'm gonna run him. I'm gonna run him just two attack, like his two attacks, and an attempted shove, because this is the thing I know he can do with the provided stats for him, and then we're gonna call it for the night. Okay.
Okay.
I'd be
So-
happy with that because I have hope.
You have hope.
I have hope.
Is hope the name of your new gun?
No,
No, Hope's the name of my new gun. I got it from Willow.
Awesome. Okay, so let's see, his modifier, you said it was +8.
I will. Oh, I know.
You crit for him.
Oh, please, crit for me.
Okay, so the first swing is a 13 and misses. The second is a 17, however, and does hit. So Caxos, in his sort of jerky, cardboard sort of way, does manage to land a hit off on Adam.
We lost animation budget, so it's just his cardboard cutout just tap dancing over to Taka.
We couldn't hire Joe Cat to animate it like we normally do. South Park. It's South Park animation.
It's 11. Okay, and I will.
Given their position, I like the idea that Caxos is stepping all over the control panel.
He
All
was
right.
on the roof.
Oh, he's
Okay.
on the roof. Okay.
So
He's alienating this shit.
he does manage to shove Adam back 5 feet.
Into
Oh, that's
Willow.
right. Adam's still up. Damn it.
Yeah, back there. So he hits him for 11 damage, and I'm going to record that here, and we are going to pause the session, although...
He's back. He's asking
He's
to be
back.
right back
He's
in.
back. Let him in.
Oh,
Let him
Back.
in.
Back.
Let me in.
You're killing me. My heart can't take the drama.
The fight is almost as intense as Luis's return.
He's back again.
So good.
Luis, come in. He's back. He lives.
Back. Hooray!
You should know that we just resolved your attack rolls. You missed one
Okay.
and you hit for 11 with the other, so a good solid hit. And you shoved 5 feet. You shoved Adam 5 feet into Willow. So like, now she has an embarrassment of riches for targets. So, good job and welcome back. Top of the order, Kala, go quick.
Yay! Attack roll! Attack roll! I shoot the bastard in the chest. Oh my fucking god.
Oh. No, you did not.
Jesse,
What? You son of a bitch.
I'd say I'm sorry, but I'm not because this is thematically perfect.
All right. Roll your 100.
61. Hey, Willow.
Hmm?
Remember how you gave me that other attack on the robot last episode?
Yes, I do.
I'm gonna give you the same return favor. Your inspiring attack allows you to grant an ally who you can see attack against the target as a reaction.
Alright. I'm gonna try. Do I have any disadvantage to shoot this guy now he's on my space?
Well, who are you? Hold on. First
I'm
of all,
shooting at Taka.
I want to shoot the crab. Crab man.
Well,
I think you gotta
the
hit
inspiration, yeah, the move only works for the person that got crit on.
You can stab him. You do have lightsabers. Oh, sorry. Laser swords. Laser swords.
Oh, alright. So it only works to hit Taka?
It,
Mm-hmm.
it
Yeah, 'cause
does
that's
say
the
to
one I'm
hit
shooting.
hit the target of the attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the only laser sword I have is in my offhand. I can take a swing with it. Natural 20.
Are you
Good.
fucking kidding me?
Good.
What the shit?
Wow.
Oh.
It's a new turn, so I can
Keep the
sneak
chain
attack on
going.
it.
Keep the chain
I
going.
could sneak attack on it because it's a new turn, but I kind of don't want to. I want to save it for the big lobster.
Hey,
I'm gonna
you do you.
I'm not taking
but
this. I'm not taking this from Cal.
I feel like I feel like at this point it should be noted that while it's really hard to kind of get a read on like where Taka is, you know that the guy that's behind you is way more fucked up looking.
I'll take care of him. You take care of Taka. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
So go ahead and get your thing on.
I really
Do what you
Um,
want to do. If you want to use your sneak attack on Taka,
I do not. I will save it.
Okay.
I'm going to roll my D100 though, because that's 5 necrotic damage, probably half. Didn't give me any additional crit damage for some weird reason.
Are you gonna give Kala back the attack? Is this gonna be that scene in like Civil
doesn't-
War where Bucky and Cap are just going to
71.
town?
I wish, but the one that I got caps out at 69, ironically. 71, however, the target has disadvantage on attack rolls until the end of Willow's next turn.
Yeah. Also, it only has 0 additional crit damage on here because I guess I didn't input it, so I'll just roll that extra D6 for the offhand. 4. So a total of 9 necrotic.
Are you sure you don't want to rethink that sneak attack damage?
Yeah.
I just crit with a shotgun that has yet to be.
Yeah, you still got to resolve that too.
I'm
Yeah, let's
waiting.
resolve the shotgun.
Okay, go ahead and resolve your shotgun.
23 blitz cannon to the chest.
Oof. Okay, and 4. Okay, so 27 all day. Ay, 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 ay. Taka is looking very taken.
Ah,
He's still up, but he's very taken.
I was hoping I was gonna kill him.
Wait, did you count the 4 and not the 5? 'Cause
Oh,
the
shit.
initial,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, that's...
that was
that's-
just the extra crit bonus. There's also 5 on top of that from the.
Okay, well, in that
initial
case, he does slump. The purple gas stops coming out of his mouth, and kind of like, it dissipates almost like a fog, right? There's no trace of it. The light leaves his cybernetic eye, and the body just sort of like drifts into a resting position space.
Okay, so
Taka is very taken.
I do have to ask, are we currently out of initiative now?
No, you still have
No,
this
we
guy.
still have.
Oh, that's right.
That guy.
Sorry. I was.
Hey, look,
focused
I
on-
know Kala's
Sorry.
tunnel vision right now, and I know she may not care,
I apologize.
but there's someone who may be trying to kill her.
Yeah, okay, Val, you're up.
I'm sorry. I am terrible.
Speaking of that, someone may be trying to kill her. Oh my god. Sorry. I was talking to the dog.
For stopping petting her after you started.
Yeah. Kala, how you looking health-wise?
Just heal me.
Just heal you.
Okay. I was kind of not wanting to share this information because Kala being, all stoic as possible. I'm at a 2.
Oh my.
I
You're
am at
what?
2.
2.
Does a 16 hit your AC?
My AC is 8.
Alright, bonus action reload. Oh, I missed with
No.
both shots. Well, you know what? You know what I can do? 5, 10, 15. And I'm gonna use go to 20 to jump down off the ceiling, and object interaction, unsheath claws. Let the guy with the crab claw know he's got a bigger threat than Kala to deal with.
Oh,
Also, the red cross on my arm is lit up as fuck right now.
sure. Okay.
I haven't referenced that since like early on, but like, yeah, I'm doing that part. So
Right on.
Did that back in the tomb, didn't you, with the dwarf?
I did, yes. So
Okay.
yeah, that's lit up. I'm not letting Kala die today. This is not on the menu.
Boom Squid. You have so many friends
I
surrounding
have
you.
so many friends.
To be fair,
I'll take damage. Just make
Yeah, I mean, I
And he looks like hot buttered shit. I mean, like dude's been beaten to his actual. Unlike
honestly.
okay, I have to ask, do you go around buttering shit in your free time?
clearly.
only when it's hot.
What were you gonna say?
I think you should go smack.
You think I should smack?
I think you should smack. You're flanking too, if flanking's a thing.
You're still wielding that giant freaking wrench, aren't you?
Yeah, I still have it.
That's what I'm referring to.
Wrench dressing.
I was thinking Captain D's. Isn't that a crab claw cracker?
Ah, maybe Red Lobster.
Ah, Red Lobster. Yes.
And nope.
Oh wait, does DM, are we doing flanking?
We haven't been.
Okay, never
Yeah.
mind.
Sneak attack advantage for rogues, yes. For actual flanking rules, no.
Oh well. I'm sorry. But do you have
The bonus action only triggers when I throw a bomb. But it would have hit literally all of you. So.
Well, I don't mind taking damage, and if you can make sure someone else. Well, next time, I
Yeah.
don't mind taking damage, and if you don't mind, making the most vulnerable of us not take the damage, that's fine.
Yeah.
Not to speak for Willow, but
Though I can, I can bonus action to throw down a flashbang.
fuck him up.
Yeah, it just means that he doesn't have reactions.
I mean,
That's actually really.
that would be great.
Yeah,
for, like,
yeah, I know.
Is that a
Alright.
save?
So, hints.
Is
Yeah.
that a-
No, it's just a flat out, it disables reaction.
Oh, it just
You just
happens.
do
They don't
it.
save for that. It just happens.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Sick. I love that.
Pull a Resident Evil, shove it into his mouth.
Yeah. Shove it in. pull it
Yeah.
in.
Still only stuns, but damn, it's satisfying.
All right. Okay, so that's your turn then.
Yep, that's all I can do.
All right.
Beautiful.
Well, that means that it's it's his turn. He's going to look around at all the juicy targets within 5 feet of him, and he's going to target the one that looks the most vulnerable, meaning you, Kala.
I really want to try.
No, I'm still technically within 5 feet, even though it's at an angle. But,
But he's not gonna. Both times he manages to miss spectacularly.
This is an emotional coaster.
It's just not his evening. So just in infinite fury, he's swinging that big lobster claw around at you and just cannot seem to connect. Either your friends are doing an excellent game of keep away, or he just is stuck on ice and as beaten as he is.
I'd like to think it's both.
That's his turn. Taka and Eve are both down, and they're staying down this time.
All right. So to me now.
It's on you now.
All right. Swap out the pistol for the other latest sword. Dual wielding. Gonna carve me up a lobster. 22.
Hits.
Rolling 6 for 11 on the first hit.
Okay.
And the second right here, offhand sword. Soft 20 for 5 necrotic damage.
Okay. All right. So what's your total for the whole round?
So
Also, did you apply
16.
Did you apply sneak attack to that hit?
yeah, I did to the first hit.
Okay. Good.
So it's a total of 16 all day.
Okay. And how much of that is necrotic?
9 of it.
9 of it. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. He is just hanging on by the barest of threads here.
Wait. Yeah, actually, it would be 11. Sorry, my bad. 11 of it is necrotic.
Okay. Still hanging on by a thread, but
All right, Cax.
still.
The music is so fitting.
17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Damage.
Second.
To hit.
Second does hit.
So many close crits.
10 damage.
How do you do this?
I like to think I'll rip his claw off and then stab him in the chest with it.
Gnarly. That would require replacing his entire chest with claw, and I'm here for it. So yes, our valiant, gigantic bug paladin friend. So I guess what, like, cuts his arm off, and then picks it up with his extra arm and decides to just like shove it up his chest cavity. Does that sound about appropriate?
Yes.
That
Very
sounds...
my chitin is stronger than your moment.
Yeah, that was a very assert dominance kind of mode.
I once played a game called like Buggy something, and I realized like some of the dives were super effective against themselves, so I feared
That's
his
so
claw.
fucking meta. I love it. Oh my god.
Beautiful.
So it's a funny thing too, is because you notice that there's not as much goop in these people as you might have expected otherwise. They're quite clearly like cybernetic pretty much through and through. And when you chest punched this fellow with his own claw, you definitely felt like something go crunchy in the middle that probably wasn't meant to go crunch. And the lights go out in his eyes. And there's not even any of that void gas nonsense. He's gone. You are all off initiative.
All right.
There's absolutely one thing that I want to do. I don't care if I'm bleeding. I don't care if people are worried about me sustaining life. I must ask if I can do it.
You're still alive, and we're off initiative.
I take two things as my prize.
Go for it.
That little combat knife. I hack off the same hand that I'm missing from the body of Taka, and I take that fucking head.
Okay.
While she does this, like, not to interrupt her, but also like the need for you to continue living supersedes my need to respect you. I just pull a little thing out of my med kit.
Okay.
And I just jab you in the back. And you feel betrayed for like a second, and then you start to feel actually good because I'm healing you.
No, you misunderstand something. This is so euphoric for this character.
Oh.
She doesn't know what the fuck is going on. She just knows she's sitting there humming a little tune that you can't hear inside her little head, most likely Hakuna Matata, and just sawing that blade back in through his knife, and then just suddenly feels a shit ton even better because of a certain prick in the back that she's not even currently aware of.
Now it's
It's
now
the
it's a mix of-
circle of knife.
So now Hakuna Matata is being intermixed with the Candyman from Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory.
Okay, yeah.
I thought you meant the Candyman, like the
It's
the
regular
horror
healing.
movie.
Yeah, I was
You
thinking
can
that
use
too.
the feet or-
Yeah, I'm using my feet. Shoot.
Okay,
What was it
Cardor,
to do that feet again? Shoot,
Unfortunately,
it
both are actually fairly
Okay.
was 26 plus 14, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, I stuff you up full of drugs.
It's probably not a good thing to be doing considering how high I am right now, but okay.
It's a mixture.
fine.
It's a mixture of some naturally occurring coagulants, a bit of adrenaline, and just a hair of oxytocin. And you regain 15 HP.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Rolled minimum. I love that. Anyway, okay. So we are going to stop there because it is late AF. And we have a lot to be getting on with in the next episode. So we are going to stop here. And thanks everyone for sticking with us through this. Congratulations on your excellent victory over the forces of darkness. You now have a ship, a much bigger ship.
We now have my ship.
You now have Kawa's old ship, and you are going to have to figure out what to do with that next time on the quest for the Quantum Rose.
I've got a new hood ornament.
Hey Val, you got any experience taxidermy?
You know, actually, I do.
I may be commissioning you for something.
Dark Matter is copyright Mage Hand Press. Check them out at mfov.magehandpress.com. Sound effects by Sirenscape Online, the premier solution for your virtual tabletop RPG sound effects needs. $22 every other month gets you access to Sirenscape's library of hundreds of curated music and sound effect packages. From swords to spells to starships, if you need sound, you need Sirenscape Online. Check them out at sirenscape.com. Zap the Laser Corgi and Snickle Socks, if you appear today, appear courtesy of the Retroverse. Check them out at lasersandliches.com. Radical.